I am here to take you through our 30-day clean cut core challenge. I know we were all going to get stronger through this process, getting our core fired up. And if you don't know what the core does, you're going to learn. You're going to find out. You're going to feel every little piece of that core, okay? I'm going to teach you that. We're going to use it all up. But in a nutshell, what do? We stand, we walk, we bend, we twist, we stabilize with that core. It is so important. And I know I have had to rebuild my core several times. I've had a liver resection, okay? Cut open from here to here, had to rebuild that slow and painful process, going from not even being able to take a full breath to being able to just really conquer some of the hardest exercises I've brought my body to. Okay, I've also had 2 kids, so I've had to do it 2 more times after that. Not quite as extensive as with the liver surgery, but you know it takes its toll. So wherever you are in your journey with your core, whether you've had a surgery, whether you've had kids, or whether you just really want to uncover some of those, nice looking cuts that can show up when you're eating really, really well and you're really working that core to get it nice and strong. Or if you just want better posture, or if you just want to feel good and feel stronger with your cross training and every other exercise that you're doing, and be able to do the things that you enjoy without having pain and avoiding injury, this is for you. So we've got 30 days, we've got 30 unique workouts. Now, I've kept the format very simple because we're changing up the routine every single day. So why do you need more to think about? You don't. So here's the format. It's 45 seconds per exercise. You do this in a circuit style. So one right after the other with a transition time goal of 5 seconds, moving from one exercise to the next exercise within 5 seconds. You're going to do this 3 times through. And you're going to be able to take a break after each set. Each workout should take you between 30 and 45 minutes, depending how quickly you do those transitions, how much rest time you take in between. Okay, so you can plan that. You're going to have to plan when you're going to do these workouts ahead of time to make sure that the day doesn't kind of spring upon you and you're like, ooh, don't know where I'm going to get that workout in, okay? This is something that will most likely need some prep, okay, in terms of planning. So go ahead, grab your calendar, sit down, schedule in when you're going to do that workout, including your commute time if you have one. Let's talk about form for a second. Now you're going to have instructions for each exercise, so you'll be able to see a demonstration of how it's done. So you can make sure that your body is copying that form. You can read up on it, and lots of them have videos, so you'll actually be able to see in action. And if you have any questions, of course you can ask me. But a couple things I want to talk about. I want to talk about your speed and your form. Now, because this is a fast-paced workout, you're going to be tempted to go really, really, really fast. I don't want you to speed. I want you to get your full range of motion in good form. Now, here's also what I want. I want you to listen to your body. If your body is legitimately saying, I feel a pain in my lower back, I feel weakness in my lower back, what I want you to do is I want you to stop. I want you to re-engage those abdominals to make sure you're supported. Try the exercise again. If it's still not feeling good for your body, then you stop. You take a break. You can either take a break and join back if it feels good when you join back, but if not, if it's not good for your body, skip it, choose another exercise. I don't want anybody going through this in pain. You have to listen to your body and make sure that your pride does not overpower what your body is telling you. That doesn't mean that if it gets hard, you stop. Okay, you push through the challenge. But if your body is saying stop because of another reason, which you know deep down inside, you can tell the difference, that's what I want you to use to gauge your workout. So high intensity, moderate speed, full range of motion, in good form with no pain. Now, everybody's going to be doing their workouts in different places. most likely on different days. Some days you might be trying to do this workout from home. Sometimes you might be traveling. Sometimes you might be in a gym that has everything you could possibly think of. So what I want you to do is make sure you have what you need. And if you don't have what you need, you can choose alternate exercises. Now, because there's a different routine every single day, you have plenty of exercises to choose from. So if you repeat an exercise 2 days in a row, it's not a big deal. It's really not. So let's not get crazy. If you need to replace an exercise, you can certainly do so because of equipment. But I have a few equipment hacks for you. For any exercises that use a medicine ball, for the most part, you'll be able to use something like a water jug, like a gallon water jug, or something heavy. Sometimes you can use a heavy pillow or something like that if you don't have access to a medicine ball or even a basketball. You know, whatever comes closest to making that exercise a little bit more effective, use it. Anything we use a kettlebell for the most part, you can replace that with a dumbbell. Anything that we use a cable machine for, you can usually replace that with some sort of band, resistance band, with an anchor. So find something that you can anchor it around, and you can usually just substitute the resistance band for a cable machine. Make sure that you have access to a stability ball. Those are fairly inexpensive. You can probably pick one of those up at Walmart or Five Below for $5 or less, somewhere between $5 and $7. I highly recommend that you do have one of those, either at your home or at your office or at your gym. So those are some equipment hacks that I have for you. And like I said, you can always replace an exercise. You've got plenty to choose from. So don't just eliminate it. If you have the time to complete the full workout, replace it with something else, and you're gonna have a great workout. Rest and recovery. So yes, we have 30 workouts and we have 30 days. And we also do have the option to rest and recover our body. I suggest 1 day per week. If you scroll to the bottom, you're going to see that there's a rest and recovery. It's an active rest day where you can walk, and it outlines quite a bit of foam rolling and stretching. So you can incorporate that into your month. You don't have to be doing all core exercises for every single day, but I recommend 1 day a week to rest, possibly 2. But again, like I said, listen to your body and do your best. And because we're going to be working out most days of the week, whether your body is used to that or not, we still do need to focus on rest and recovery. So whenever you can get a massage, by all means, book that up. But I want you to be paying attention to your sleep. So I know this is kind of a curveball. I didn't mention this, but I want to focus on our sleep because we do so much rebuilding while we're sleeping. The National Sleep Foundation recommends 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. So if you're not getting that, let's see how you can make that happen. Let that body rest, let that body recover so that you feel energized and ready for the next day. I know you're probably wondering, what should we be eating during this challenge? Let's keep it straightforward, and how about this? Eat 100% real food. Keep it clean. So try not to have anything processed. Just keep it really simple. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, eggs, legumes, clean, lean protein. It doesn't have to be complicated. It might be different, but it doesn't have to be complicated. You can go for a macro split of something like 40% carbs, 30% fat, 30% of protein. And the app MyFitnessPal can help you track that. If you wanted to track that and be really specific about it, you can certainly just download that app on your phone. You can log your food if you want to. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom of your daily menu, it will show you your breakdown and show you how you're doing. As I mentioned, we're going to be really breaking down our body, doing all of these exercises and all of these workouts back to back to back. So we do want to focus on recovery, and that means that we have to fuel our body properly. So after your workout, let's get in about 35 grams of protein within 1 to 2 hours. Some people will say 20 minutes after is even more effective. And also hydrate. If you like, branched chain amino acids is another great way to help your body rebuild what it just broke down. So rebuild, repair, restore, rest. So how are you going to track your progress? I've got some accountability forms for you that you can fill out online digitally. I'll also have a chart for you if you like checking boxes off. We can do that. I want you to track your workouts, track your sleep. You can even track how well you're doing on your macros if you want to do that, okay? It's all up to you how, little or much you want to be accountable. But what I do highly recommend is that before we start this program, that you take some good before pictures and even take your measurements. And then at the end, we're going to do that again. And if you need help doing that, definitely reach out to me. I am more than happy to help you with that. It makes such a difference to be able to visually see with pictures and with data what has happened to your body over 30 days. I want you to keep your eye out because weekly I'm going to be putting out some challenges for you to get a little bit competitive if you want to. Those are going to be some pretty awesome core challenges. So keep your eye out for that. I will keep you informed and make sure that you know exactly what the challenge is each week so you can definitely challenge yourself and be your best. Lastly, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me through email, and I'm also going to have a Facebook group up. If you want to join that, I'll be adding here and there, answering questions, correcting form, and hey, anybody else who's in the group, feel free to. Let's just encourage each other and have an awesome 30-day challenge. Thank you, and we are getting started very soon.